Welcome back everybody. Today's video, Madeira, by a new developer for Microsoft Flight Simulator, Atelic, and it's available via Contrail. We'll take a look over the next few minutes. So, very warm welcome back to the channel everyone. Hit like, hit subscribe, share your thoughts down in the comments section below. Another Madeira Airport scenery for MSFS. There's a few already available, including the one created by Asobo, included in the base sim. This one is by far probably the most detailed currently available, and for a very reasonable price, around £17. And the links for which will be down in the description below if you want to take the plunge and enjoy this. A famous airport, no doubt, of course, as we all know from those Madeira Airport plane spotting videos, those tricky crosswinds and that fantastic visual approach onto 05. A good old flight sim favourite. There's a whole lot of detail included in this scenery by this new developer, Atelic, and currently version 1.0. It's got its own GSX profile and fantastic texture work and a lot of detail around the airport as well. So over the next few minutes, we're going to highlight some of the features, show you guys what you can expect if you chose to purchase this add-on scenery. And it's worth noting that you need to uninstall this Asobo version prior to using this. Now, as you can see here, the airfield lighting at nighttime and dawn dusk is phenomenal. It's got those runway kind of guard lights by the edge of the terrain, and then we look up over the rest of the airfield and we've got those edge lights over that kind of big piered section of the runway. Really nice to see. When we switch back to daylight, so we can see everything else with nice clear clarity, the developers also touched on the hillside as well, where those plane spotting videos are always kind of taken from. And there's a little bit of life around the edge. She's done that perimeter road with the fence line, a couple of car parks with some cars dotted up on the hilltop. And all round, just it's a little bit more immersive. There's a bit more life to this airport scenery compared to a lot of others that we've seen and enjoyed up to this point. Could probably do a little bit of work on the LODs. I've got a bit of popping of textures and cars and things, but they're very minor details that actually don't impact us too much. As you can see here, the level of detail and what he's included is vast. It's really quite sublime. And even underneath the pier, we're going to go and have a look in just a moment. There's a lot of detail here too. So we've got the flyover, which we can pop over. He's got cars working in the right areas. And then underneath the pier here, you've got like a load of boat storage, big car park, lovely rock features, and even a sports area. I had no idea any of this actually existed underneath the runway at Madeira. It's phenomenal. That swimming pool and a windsock as well, just in case. And you go all the way through to the end. It brings you out to a little pier area, which has got its own kind of sunbeds and all the rest of it. The rock work on the scenery is fantastic. Very nice indeed. As you can see, there's a lot of effort and a lot of work gone into this. He's covered anything that you might see in flight. So even this road that goes all the way off into the distance here, he's sorted that out because we will see that on final approach. Look at that for an outlook on the approach runway 23 there. Really nice. Sticking with the airport then, look at the textures. On the right hand side, a big sort of shopping mall area. And the textures of the runway surface here are very nice as well. We've got the windsocks and all that in the right places. And a lot of tyre marks, all nicely placed. They're not covered. They're pretty much where you expect to see them. Now, of course, a lot of the fun in Madeira is in the approach. The challenging approach and departures with that short runway and that sweeping visual to 05, if I've got the runway numbers correct. But the immersion and the detail adds to the finesse here at the airport. And it's definitely, I'm sure you folks will agree watching, a big leap above the rest in quality and detail. Certainly for the price point, around £17. phenomenal value for money, great level of detail, and very good on performance as well. Apron textures, really wonderful. The GSX profile is fantastic. It's nice to see that being incorporated into the scenery, and we'll have a look into the terminal building in just a moment. But as you can see here, it's just spectacular, isn't it? The level of detail is just bang on what you want to see. It's very nicely done indeed. Highly recommend this scenery, it's stunning. And as we did for the other side, on the approach into 05, there's lots of little details added in as well. That water park, the other side of that bridge area, and we've got tunnels along with the lighting systems and the textures around that too. Really good. Certainly the rock features for me look really realistic and add to a sense of realism here with the scenery. Along the forecourt areas, loads of detail. Nice to see some carefully placed clutter. And that walkway leads into the terminal as well from that kind of elevator area. And if we walk through the doors, we reveal the internals of the terminal. Not massive amounts of detail, but this is everything you really need to see. You can grab your duty free before you board your flight. Grab a snack from the Pizza Hut. And when you're ready, you can head down to the boarding gates. So it's absolutely a scenery that you can walk around and explore. Boarding gate's got a nice bit of detail on there, and all of the flight departures board there, you can read everything on that board. It's really nice and clear, meaning that if you need it, you've got some inspiration for some real world flights and services from and to Madeira. And you've not only got the little viewing area on the top of the departures, the top of the terminal building, but you've also got a nicely detailed tower as well, which has a basic interior, all you need. And all round a very impressive package from the Atelic team. So yeah, share your thoughts down in the comments below, hit like, hit subscribe, and again the link for this recommended buying from our friends at Contrail will be in the description. But in the meantime, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care.